Welcome back, Tribe. Got another one from Talk That Thought. Let's get into it.
I'm doing really ugly crying because, I didn't know my cat was in here.
Stereotypes.
She must have thought I was crazy. I'm just really realizing that my marriage is over and it's really bad. I'm really sad.
Now, she went through a weight loss journey to look better about 6 months prior the divorce, and her husband was so happy thinking that she was losing all this weight for him. Nope, she was doing it so that she can divorce him to got be with Chad. But before we see how she is going to be pumped and dumped by Chad, let's watch how she surprised her husband with her weight loss result so that you guys can see how fast these modern women can change their mind.
Can't be serious.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my God, you're so stunning. What have you been doing
No
when
way.
you've been away? I just wasn't expecting that because I know what she'd been through over there with all the stress with what she's looking
it's
after
been
her
a really
mum.
tough.
And I
tough
didn't realise
6
that she was doing this.
No.
Wow.
It's been really difficult to keep it a secret. Like my son noticed, and then I thought, I've just got to tell him. So I let Charlie know. And then whenever we'd FaceTime, I'd be like, Brian can't hear, can he? And then I'd get up and I'd be like, look at me, it's coming off like this. And then Brian would walk in and I'd be like, yeah, hi Brian, yep. And then go straight back to my
goodness.
my Ricky Gervais positioning. Along the way, I thought, why not make something positive out of a really
She lost 30 kilos, okay, after UK stint.
bad situation. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to shed something else. I was crying every day. Maybe I just cried out all my fat. I don't know. I thought I'll make something positive out of something negative. And so I did this while I was doing that. So yeah. Oh, look at your face. Oh.
How does she blow this?
You did
So, okay, I gotta play it because I'm just thinking right now. She went through the entire weight loss journey for the Chad, which didn't settle with her, right? That's the whole point that she went on the weight loss journey, was to get this guy's attention the entire time. Not for the husband, not for the family. Oh boy.
Keep that coming from me.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
This is the problem with modern women. They are emotional roller coaster. She looked so happy in this clip, but then divorces her husband after about 6 months to go ride the CC with Chad and Tyrone. Well, let's see how that turned out.
Hello, my beauties. Guess who's single again? It's okay, though. It's okay. I went to see Mr. Pink tonight, and
Mr. Pink is Chad. Okay. Went to go get pumped and dumped. All is good in the land as long as the feels get feeled on. Okay. So, you went through a weight loss journey. Mr. Pink was probably in your mind for a good minute. You didn't want to approach him or make a move until you lost the weight. Then you finally lost the weight. Then Mr. Pink does give you the attention you're craving, but it's not real intimacy. It's not deep. It's superficial. But you can't distinguish that from a man because you've been married for so long, you're out of the game. And on top of that, you don't understand the way men love, the way men are attracted to women. So he looks at you as just a piece of meat, knows you're married, would never want anything long-term with you because you're married and you already have a family and you're already doing them dirty by talking to this guy. So he's going to take an easy layup because it's not his job to police your behavior inside of your own marriage. He's just going to take an easy layup from a thirsty woman. And so he probably did. And now in this phase where she thinks she has a chance because this guy's piping her down, which means absolutely nothing to a guy. You're a piece of meat. Always remember that. You behave like a piece of meat, you get treated like a piece of meat. She thinks it's all gravy. This is great. I'm upgrading. I've already had a kid. He's already taken care of. He's already grown up. I can move on now with a new man that gives me the tingles. He's far more interesting than my husband, who I've been around for God knows how many years, decades. And cue the crying.
I'm so grateful that I got to meet Mr. Pink because he was an incredible distraction in my life that reminded me what it is to feel being in love. He made me realize that the person I want to be with is somebody who really can fucking make me laugh, because he made me laugh every single day. I think that we...
Married woman.
Were right for each other for the moment that we met and the time that we spent together. But I think that our paths are just not aligned for...
He's got a missus. He's chasing after something or already has something, and let her know, excuse me, but you're married. I'm probably married. This is how these older people usually do it. And the guy's like, it's just sex for me. I'm not breaking apart my marriage. We're just fooling around. I love my wife. That's what the guy told her. She, on the other hand, is like, I've fallen in love with this strange man that's piped me up and made me laugh and made me feel the feelings. And the fifis have decided they want to feel them all the time. So I'm going to leave my family, the people who really feel for me, for something superficial like a hookup. Modern day stupidity.
For a long time. You know, it was just something that was a very special portion of my life that I definitely needed to have. So I went to his house tonight. He made a delicious chicken Caesar salad. We sat and we chatted. And I was really worried because I wanted to have a chat with him. And I was like, I need to talk to you, but I don't know how to do this. And I want to be sick in my mouth. I just did not know how to begin the conversation. And he went, do you want me to go first? And it was really kind because I couldn't do it. And, yeah,
Crying
it was
again?
just, he's a really good guy. And we both just know that it's,
When he said, you want me to go first? Listen, I know you're catching feelings and you're over here and I'm cooking and I'm rearranging your guts, but I'm going to need you to calm down. We said this was never going to go anywhere. We're just having fun. It's a phase. You're a married woman. Go back to your husband. That's what the guy probably told her. And she goes internally, oh my God, he doesn't want me. He shut me down completely. Externally, she's probably like, yeah, that makes sense. I know this was like never going to work. And I'm going to move on and I'm going to find Mr. Pink 2.0 and everything's going to be okay. Cue more tears.
you know, that we're friends. And that's,
she got friends.
Yeah,
though.
it was
here
really
comes the tears.
difficult. I couldn't do the thing.
Friends with benefits, huh? Getting used, pumped, and dumped. Can't do it.
So, and my life is so complicated. Like, I'm supposed to be leaving to going to New Zealand in 5 weeks.
You're married, yeah.
You know,
shit.
I've just come out of a marriage.
Idiot.
And my life is really just all over the place. And it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for me. So it'd be a lot for a potential partner to have to deal with me. And I mean, like, I literally think that last week
So you're self-admitting that you're too much for anybody. So why leave? Because now you know, self-admitted, that no man is going to want you because you're too much. Your life is too busy, too complicated with all this crap going on. If you know this, why would you dare leave your husband who's put up with you all these years, who's grown old with you all these years, who's given you love, intimacy all these years, provided for you security all these years? Chad comes along, cooks her chicken Alfredo, pipes her up and down his place, tells her, I don't want anything serious. And now, in her mind, she's coping with the fact that she's not wanted on a deeper level. Yeah, my life is like totally busy. I guess I'm too much for anybody. Mr. Pink 2.0 will come and save me.
I've had some sort of mental breakdown, but I'm fine again now. Excuse me. Oh, we're used to seeing Sarah Snot cry, everybody. Yeah, so Sarah's single.
On the internet.
I feel good. He feels good.
don't.
We feel good. We had a lovely evening. We kissed each other goodbye, and we're both good. So
You can clearly see that she developed feelings for her Chad, Mr. Pink. She has over 5 videos talking about how Mr. Pink is so wonderful, even though Mr. Pink was very clear that this situation was just casual. Check it out.
hi, gorgeous. I thought we'd have a chat about friends with benefits.
There it is.
I've recently gained one, which I didn't
Okay.
imagine I would have, because, I've not really had a friend with benefits before. So I went to Mr. Pink's on Saturday, and
Guts
we were
rearranged.
just hanging out. And I mean, I'm totally just like, yeah, we're mates. There's nothing going on there.
We're mates,
Definitely don't
yeah.
want to have any sort of relationship again.
I love how it always starts this way. This is how they convince themselves of the bad situations they put this out. I've been that guy that she's talking about. And it always begins with, we're just friends, got nothing serious going on, don't want a relationship, just having fun. I'm young and I don't want to settle down. And I go, cool, totally understand. With you 100%, sis. All for it. You do what you want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. But you're coming over tonight and your guts are getting rearranged. Good with that? Yep, I'm free. Coming over. Thank you. Guts get rearranged. Sent you on your way. And I can continue my time chasing other tail, focusing on school, work, whatever. And I don't have to deal with the emotional baggage, the trauma, the coddling your feelings, your emotions, and being the tampon for all your bleh that you have to vomit on me coming home from work or school or wherever it is. Don't care. Got laid, leave. That's what this guy, Mr. Pink, is getting. He's getting all the benefits and none of the negatives. She's in that happy phase right now. This is like 1 week, 2 week, 3 week in, kind of like the honeymoon phase where her guts are getting completely rearranged. This dude is treating her just like any other chick. She loves that she has to chase him. He's emotionally unavailable. She thinks she's going to fix him. She's that one, the special snowflake that's going to change his mind and get the stallion to calm down. Doesn't ever happen. And the phase ends brutally because she will ask the question, because she already did. The crying, I can sense the crying is coming. What are we? We've been hooking up for like a couple of months now. And I know we said no feeling, but I really like you. You're like a cool guy. And I can see myself in a relationship. What do you think about that? Do you want to be exclusive? And then you go like, we said no feelings. And, I got too much going on. She's regurgitating what he told her. I got too much going on. My life's crazy right now. I don't want to, settle down and break your heart. Well, you're just not going to have access to me like that. I know my worth. So if you don't want to be in a relationship, we can't see each other anymore. I can't do this casual stuff. Shut up and come back next Saturday when I'm available. And then like bozos, they will come back next Saturday, tail tucked between their legs, with some food and whatever drink, and gets their guts rearranged again, and won't bring it up again for a little while longer until they can't take it anymore. I need to know my worth. And she'll keep looking. This is when the branch swinging is happening in the background. She's vetting other dudes this entire time. They're vetting other dudes. But because you don't give a shit, because outcome independence, because you're the one she really wants, she'll keep seeing you get her guts rearranged until she finally finds a suitable somebody to replace you with. And that suitable somebody is never the one she wants. So that dude is always getting second best version of her. I'm telling you, bro. This is why vetting is so important. You have to understand how and know why she broke up with the previous dude she broke up with, how her parents treat each other, how she approaches dating culture, hookup culture, how she treats her own body. Is she in the party scene? Is she addicted to social media? All these little things will cue you in to her general intelligence and how much self-worth and self-esteem she has. If she's constantly posting like half-naked pics on Instagram, constant selfies all the time with the filters and the angles, all that shit, all of that, dude, is just low self-esteem. And the low self-esteem women are the ones that are, we've been hooking up and I want something serious. Those are the chicks. Oh, it's always those chicks, dude. It's always the ones you see that are on social media nonstop. And they could be 10 out of 10 bangers. A lot of them look like absolute dolls and have absolute basement shit self-esteem. That is why they keep posting all the time. It's wild to be a part of that, dude. Let me tell you. Seen it 100 fucking million times, and I'm somewhat blown away that it's happening to a granny.
We both know that we're better off being friends.
Uh-huh.
So I'm over there and we've had a few drinks and I'm like, oh, it's okay if I stay the night? And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I'm literally naively just going, I'll just jump into bed with him because I've slept with him before. I would just go to sleep. Anyway, Mr. Pink brought his A game.
This is a 54 years old woman. She left a whole marriage so that she can just start sleeping around. Then, when Chad busts down those cheeks so well, they fall in love and start crying all over sudden. Women like this are never satisfied. It's always about that next shining thing that they can.
You feed them the devil, D, you have enslaved them. It is demonic. Dude, what a woman will do for you when you pipe it right is unbelievable. I'm telling you, wow. If you've never experienced that, man, oh man, I hope you do once in your life. It's crazy.
Put their hands on so that they can feel a sense of happiness. Instead of doing the inward work, they prefer to get that dopamine from outside objects. Stay far away from these type of women. That's it for today's video.
Or comments say on this one. This woman is living proof that they never outgrow being batshit crazy. At this age, grandmas are still crying about Chad and Tyrone. Can't make this stuff up, can we? She's not crying because she's emotionally hurt from losing her marriage. Ouch, and that's the truth. It's not divorce that hurt her feelings. She didn't give a shit, dude. Initiated that with no problem. She's crying because she knows how badly she effed up. No, she's crying because Mr. Pink, Chad, doesn't want to commit to her. Her husband's irrelevant. She has zero feelings. She's emotionally checked out. When that branch was being swung on and she let go of the previous one, dude, it's just like the monkey swinging the branch. Legitimately, that branch is out of sight, out of mind. The husband doesn't exist. He's gone. Now she's already reaching. She's reaching for the new branch, which is Mr. Pink Chad. And it's game over. That's all. Her vision is like that monkey, dude, just tuned into the branch she's about to grab, because that's all that matters right now. The one in the past can't do anything for you, won't do anything for you, and it's left in the dust. No point in looking back there. That's how women move on from relationships so quick. It is what it is, man. After 13 years, my wife filed for divorce. It was finalized 2 months ago. I'm happy with the results and feel like I've got a new start on life. She tried to reach out to me, but I avoid it because what's done is done and the past is in the past. The Lord has a plan for us all. I've embraced the future and forgive the past. As a woman, I have no sympathy. There you go. Bozo's gonna be bozos. See you guys on the next.
Hey everyone, if you have a minute, please head over to legionofmen.store and grab yourself some cool merch as well. We have a bunch of limited edition designs, brand new stuff on the way, and all the proceeds go to supporting the channel. We don't want to be sponsored by corporations where we have to submit videos for review, have our speech impeded, or push any products that we don't use. So thank you so much to everybody that goes into the shop. Again, it's legionofmen.store. I'll put it up here for you guys. First time customers get a 10% off, and we have a bunch of great designs by artists from the community that watch the channel and support. They get proceeds as well, a percentage of everything that gets sold. So community funded through and through. Again, appreciate you guys.